Welcome back. In this video, I'll walk you through the basic rules of Something Happened so you can start using it in sessions with confidence. This game was originally created during work with a client, and the goal is simple: help kids talk about hard things while building in moments of co-regulation and emotional safety. Let's walk through how to play Something Happened using a custom game board. This is the most popular way clients like to play. I recommend introducing the game and then allowing for your client to create their own game board. I've created an example of a very simple board. We've picked the grief cards from the processing deck, and the yellow coping regulation deck is ready to go. We're using 2 miniatures as our game pieces, and because this is a processing game, not a competitive one, I let the client know we'll be moving through the board together. In this setup, the client will roll the dice, and both of us will move the number of spaces together. Wherever the client goes, I follow. Before we start, I pull out the Pass and Tell Me More cards from the coping deck. The client gets 3 pass cards. They can use one anytime they're not ready to answer a question. I then get to keep 1 Tell Me More card, which allows me to gently ask a follow-up question. Over time, you might adjust the balance based on the client's comfort level and needs. At this point, the client is ready to roll. After we move together, it is time for the client to choose a card from the processing deck. In this case, grief. The client can decide to answer this card directly, or if they're not ready to answer this card, they can use a pass card. If the client chooses to use the pass card, we then immediately go to a regulation card. If they answer the question, then I have the option to play my Tell Me More card. After the client is done with their turn, it is then my turn, and I get to choose a regulation card. I draw the card from the coping deck, and we both do the activity together. There are also challenge cards mixed into the coping deck. These offer quick mental or physical challenges to help regulate. They should never be forced, and the client can always ask for a different one at any time. You'll find a list of examples on the website. Gameplay continues with the client rolling again and repeating the process. You can stop when you reach the end of the board or at the end of the agreed upon time. Always check in at the end to make sure your client feels regulated, and if needed, offer an extra coping card or 2. Including caregivers can be a very powerful tool. If appropriate, they can also participate by drawing and engaging in the coping cards. That's the heart of Something Happened: simple, flexible, and meaningful. In the next video, I'll show you creative ways to set up the game for different clients.